you want to train smarter on your home wall? Then these 4 tips will help you level up your climbing at home. This video is sponsored by PRUNGO Red Light Therapy. More about them later in the video. When you already created your climb on your wall, but it feels way too easy or it's too hard, then the easiest way to change that is through the footholds. Most of the time people focus too much on their hands and they try to change up the hand sequence because they think that's the problem. But sometimes it's actually just the feet. Put some much worse footholds, or you just eliminate them all and just use a feet follow sequence, and it changes up the boulder so much. So focus more on your feet and try to change that up, and it can change the boulder drastically. The same thing goes for root setting. Sometimes the easiest way to change a boulder is just to add some more footholds or change a foothold, and the boulder changes so much. You can also use these small changes in a boulder as micro progressions over time. So over a few sessions you start with really big footholds on a climb, and then you progress to smaller and smaller footholds and fewer footholds on the same boulder problem. So you can progress on the same boulder from making it relatively easy to really hard, and that way you can ease into harder moves. I really like to save my boulders in an app. Not just to remember for the next session, but also later. If I'm not really feeling creative and I don't want to create any new climbs, then it's really nice to just look through the boulders and choose some for the session. And it can also be really nice to track the progress, because after a few months of training, it's really nice to try some old problems and see the progress. Because sometimes in climbing it's not that easy to track the progress or see how much better you become. I mean, with hangboarding and lifting weights or something, you can really see it, but trying boulders, it's really not that easy if you don't have the same boulder problem to try again. And it can be a really good confidence boost. Recovery after training and injuries is very important, which brings us to the sponsor of this video, PRUNGO. I got to test out their red light therapy module in the last couple of weeks, which uses polarized lasers which reach both muscles and joints, compared to commonly used LED lights which only reach the surface areas. I used it daily on my wrist, which suffered a little bit from overuse from all my climbing and my root setting in the past weeks, and it really helped me relieve the pain. I also really enjoyed using it after a long day of training or root setting, on my shoulders especially. And I used the 20-minute strong mode, which made the shoulder feel a lot better after it, and I could continue with my training the next day feeling strong and better recovered. If you are also interested in improving your recovery, then make sure to click the link in the description and don't forget to use my discount code. The easiest way to find inspiration nowadays is probably on your phone, on social media. But you could go, of course, also go in your local gym and just take boulders that you like and replicate them on your wall, or do similar movements on the wall. The same goes for outdoor boulders, of course, and if you have a project, then the best way to use it is just to build a replica on your wall, and you can already train on very similar movements for your outdoor project. Another very good thing to think about is your weaknesses in climbing. If you are bad on pinches, then just do some more boulders on pinches, or if you lack maybe sometimes the body tension to keep your feet on the wall, then try to make boulders with bad feet and maybe a little bit better handholds, but really bad feet. And if it's still too hard to create good new boulder problems for you, then just ask another climber. Ask some friends to come over and climb with you. And it's always fun to climb together, and I think you can always learn when climbing with other people. But sometimes it's just hard to keep it interesting, especially if you have the same wall for a long period of time. That's why it's always good to sometimes add some new holds or change up a few holds, or even add some volumes. And you don't even have to buy them. You can also make them yourselves. And if you don't know how to do it, then I have a video I made here. I link it here. I made about it, and there will also be a few more new videos about it in the near future. And if it's not enough, then just take down all the holes and reset the whole wall. I think we just have to take advantage of that it's our own wall, and yeah, just enjoy having your own wall and do the craziest moves on it and just have a lot of fun while training. I think that's the most important part. And I will also make a lot more videos about my home wall. I will reset the whole home wall soon and also make some more videos about building volumes and that kind of stuff. So make sure to subscribe, and I hopefully see you soon in a new video.